a lot of communication with them in the pre-draft process, and just it was just something my gut told me. I was like, when I woke up today, like I was going to be a Jet.
Armand, what do you know of the Jets? How much have you looked at their line? Do you know Olu by any chance from the circles, college circles?
No, yeah, I know. He was the first round pick last year. He's a good tackle. Yeah.
What's your impression of what you've seen of this? You maybe studied of the Jets, line, and what will you bring to the table here?
Yeah, I think the Jets line, has a good young foundation. I feel like adding me to it, the work I'm gonna put into this organization, we could be very good up in front in the trenches.
Armand, how would you describe your play style? What would you say the Jets are getting in you?
Yeah, I'd say they're getting a Mauler for sure. A Mauler in the run game, and in the pass pro, just someone very consistent. I'm gonna make sure to keep my quarterback clean.
Amon, I know you played basketball, tennis, and soccer growing up, but what was it about football that drew you into it?
I'll just say, football's a different sport. Like the brotherhood aspect, what you go through with your teammates, I feel like it's not the same compared to everything else. Plus, I was way better at football than those other sports, but I wasn't that good at first. So just sticking with it and just going through that process, I developed my love for the game.
Armand, what were your interactions like with Aaron Glenn?
Oh yeah, Coach Glenn, yeah, he a cool ass dude. Nah, I'm sorry, I'm still geeky right now, but yeah, it was just we had some good talks.
You're probably allowed to call him a cool ass dude tonight, and then probably not after this, Armand. That's my tip for you. But.
Yeah, probably not.
You good? Well, I saw something. You guys had some FaceTime calls this week. Did you talk to the Jets this week a couple times?
Yeah, I talked to him once, probably a couple days ago.
Armand, your performance at the scouting combine, running that 4.91, opened a lot of eyes. What do you think it did for you in terms of exposure and helping your draft stock?
Oh, yeah, I think I was just able to show off my athleticism more, and then I guess got more exposure from it too.
Armand, what would you call some of your biggest influences, to get to this point in your journey?
I mean, first, I'd like to thank God for everything that He's, blessed me in my life. And then after that, I definitely say my parents, and then just my coaches that's helped me throughout, Coach Mo, Coach Drink, and Coach Jones.
Anybody you're looking forward to blocking in the NFL?
See, it don't matter who. It don't matter.
Are there any offensive linemen that you've you consider like role models, or somebody you modeled your game after, or anything as you were coming up?
It's crazy because Tyrus, he was on the Jets last year, but he was definitely a big one growing up. Yeah.
What's this whole process been like, Armand, the draft process, from the time your season finished at Missouri and the combine prep, and seeing, I don't know how much you paid attention to mock drafts and all that stuff. What's this whole process been like waiting for tonight?
I mean, it's definitely been long. It was a little confusing at first because I wasn't sure where I'd go. I was still debating if I was going to go back to school or not. But, my heart, I knew I was ready. I just knew it was ready. It was my time to go. And I'm glad I trusted my decision.
What makes you feel like you're NFL ready right now, would you say, Armand?
For one, I say my tape from last year. I think I played good enough, and really just my confidence, too. I'm more than confident in myself. And then also just I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, my confidence in my play.
The stats people say you only gave up 1 sack last year. Is that accurate? And what was it? Who was it against?
It's not accurate. I didn't give up any sacks last year. You can go watch the film.
Okay.
Armand, have you ever been to New York City before?
Once. Well, twice technically, because actually not just once. I went in December.
Take a couple more for Armand.
What was behind that trip in December?
I just went to go see my agents. Yeah.
Armand, where does your confidence come from? I mean, obviously, you put it on the field, but that doesn't necessarily translate always to having the confidence to make the jump to this level. Where would you say the backbone of that confidence is?
I'll say for my preparation and just my playing the past, from playing as a true freshman to having the season I did last year. Is where it comes from.
Armand, the Jets are trying to build a tough-minded type of a running game. How does that fit into your identity?
I mean, like I said on Mahler, so I mean, shit, whatever they need to do, it don't matter. Just run behind me, really.
What did it feel like to put that Jets hat on?
It's just crazy. It's just crazy knowing where I started and where I am right now, but definitely a blessing. All I can do is thank God.
Have you watched Justin Fields at all? And what's your take on the running back group here from what you know of it?
I haven't watched enough to give a bad opinion, but I just know very talented offense, and with me, hopefully able to contribute. I think we could be some good.
There are no more questions for Armand? Thank you, everyone. Ooh. Last one here, Steve.
Sure. Offensive linemen aren't necessarily built on stats, so how are you going to measure your success in that first year?
Just, doing as much as I can, blocking as hard as I can for the QB and for the running backs, and just being the best team that I can.